15s, 6 rings with a pinky ring. Everybody used to pick at me, now I'm the one that they picking.
Tonight, from
it's the final 3 weeks of the season. Still plenty to play for here as we're underway in Week 15.
And this carries into the end zone. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25.
So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. And they'll be led out by the man running the show, Charles, their quarterback.
And what I enjoyed in preparing for this game was talking not just with the coaching staff, but with him as well. And I found it interesting that the coaching staff sees him one way.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 29. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
Here comes the Bronco offense with Drew Lock from Missouri in charge.
And what he's thinking about right now is first down, let's find a way to make a big play. Because when you get a sudden change situation, and that defense has to rush onto the field unexpectedly, you might catch them having a defensive breakdown or not quite prepared.
It was really sudden after the first play picked off. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. That's called setting the tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the time, knowing each other's moves. You've got to be coordinated and in sync. Otherwise, your quarterback gets hit.
So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Another try after the first down sack. Lock. Throw left side complete. It's Jacobs. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up. On 3rd and long, it's Lock. Open man Hamler, that's complete. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
Well, that's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
good. Makes the score Broncos 3, Eagles nothing.
They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was hoping for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away. But they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
A throw over the middle, taken in. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 70th catch for him on the year, and like so many others, this goes for a first down. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 9 catches, 81 yards.
Better tighten up the coverage if you expect to slow this guy down, because if he gets going, he'll eat you up.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. They'll run for the first time with Tariq Cohen. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 yards there, first down.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now they'll run it with Cohen. Shaq Thompson on the tackle that time.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
To throw on second down. Bush. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 35. Give them 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Well, that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun. Bush throwing the out route incomplete. It's Harvey. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
A great job there by this defense. They give up the long drive, but in the end, it looks like they'll force a field goal attempt.
Now on 4th down, Doug Peterson turns it over to the field goal unit. This one from 35 yards away. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. And that will tie us at 3-3. 3-3. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6?
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. First carry for Josh Jacobs. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4.
A loss of 2 brings up 3rd and 4.
From the gun on 3rd down, Locke. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Intended for Noah Fant.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward, incomplete pass. That'll be a 41-yard punt, 4 yards there on the return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
At the 28-yard line.
Looking to throw. Bush.
And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin.
Bush's pass.
11 yards on the pickup, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
11 brings up 3rd and inches.
Now Sanders, and he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt, and it'll be 1st and 10 Broncos from deep in their own territory. On the ground is Jacobs to start the drive. A check on Jacobs from a week ago. He was, without a doubt, one of the catalysts in that victory.
And he can really be the glue that makes this offense go, because when defenders have to commit to stopping him, that just opens up more opportunities in the passing game.
And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24.
That's good.
Well, partner, none of these runs individually have added up to a whole lot.
Now, 3 plays, all 3 short runs, but together a first. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off at the 28, and they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the Broncos' 28-yard line.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up.
On the play. And it's 3rd down.
To throw on 3rd down, Bush. Good work by that Bronco defense, and it leads to a 4th down.
Intended for Tariq Cohen. Incomplete.
And for the 2nd time tonight, his field goal unit comes out here. He made his first attempt, this from 45. And his kick here is good.
The field goal.
And the Eagles, they take a 3-0 lead.
Eagles 6.
The bottom line, tremendous starting field position, really squandered there as they wind up going backwards and then come up with just 3.
Well, getting the 3 turned out to be important. I can imagine the head coach when he ordered the field goal. Please salvage something out of this drive. That was not fun to watch.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 13 yards, and it keeps the drive moving.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From midfield, here's Locke. Open man, he completes it to Judy. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Over 30 yards there. And 1st downs on 3 consecutive plays now. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
At the 16-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up
on 2nd and 9. Locke. This is caught. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Cortland Sutton. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos have retaken the lead.
The catch and the touchdown, they were the end result of a terrific route run by the receiver.
PAT up and good by Rosas. And that will make this a 4-point game. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. You know, in our research packet this week, prepping for the game, so many articles from the local beat writer about the offensive struggles of this team and what will they do this offseason. What do you think they'll do?
Well, number one, they'll turn to their self-scouting report. And every team that's any good does this. They have outside groups. Check out their team, scout them, and tell you who can play, who can't play, and reasons why. Some of it may just be health. They have to get some guys healthy and back out on the field. But overall, evaluate this squad and make the changes that you need to.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. 2nd and 2.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open. That makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. They'll run on second down with Cohen. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Bush looking for his running back, and he's got him. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
That keeps the score. Broncos.
Well, he had that one on target. That's half the battle. The other half of the battle, however, is distance.
And he nearly had that, too. But it was the crossbar that said otherwise. And that'll deny him a shot at 3.
That's going to be caught by Judy. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
1st and 10 at the
They'll run on 1st down. Jacobs. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Tim Settle, the Virginia Tech Hokie, in there on the stop.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up
on 2nd down, Jacobs. And he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line. The Broncos on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Shotgun snap to Locke. Got a man complete. It's Hamler. And he will have a Broncos 1st down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down is Locke. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Locke will try again on 2nd down. Open man. That's Noah Fant, the tight end. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Now Locke again. This is the tight end Fant. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
Makes the score. Broncos 13.
No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Incomplete. It's 3rd down.
To throw on 3rd down. Bush. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Bush's pass.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started. And that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty. And before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
It'll be a 44-yard punt, 6 on the return. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. The best way to do it, touchdowns.
A gain there of 21 yards.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On first down, it's Jacobs. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. So first and 10 now from the 30.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They run it with Jacobs. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, second and 12. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action.
This is Hamler on the receiving end.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
And 1.
Locked to throw on 3rd and 1. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4.
Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sack back at the 29. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. He's got his big tight end, Fant, and he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. Throwing on 3rd and long. Block. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
And he will have a first down here as they get into field goal range, down just shy of the 20.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
Catch is made. It's Harmon.
First down now, but the clock continues to move. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing on first down. Bush.
That'll be caught. Rager with it.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
Third down.
The final shot before break. Bush. And he comes back with one complete.
And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the 3rd quarter.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw it, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
On 2nd and 7, block. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Jannard Avery in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Throwing on 3rd and long. Lock. That's caught over the middle by Fant. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10.
So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play, because that's been an issue for them in this game. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
2nd and 5 at the 38.
Off play action. Bush. Pressure comes and down he goes. Bradley Chubb. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
3rd down. 3rd and 14.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Bush. And that is incomplete. The passing windows are just not there, and that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
36 yards on the punt with no return, and possession will switch hands. 1st and 10. Lock now on 1st down. This is Fant on the short completion. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
At the 35-yard line.
Now Lock. He's going to find his running back. It's complete.
Lock's pass. Complete to Josh Jacobs.
When you lose that kind of yardage on a pass play, you often expect it to be a sack. But that wasn't the case there. They completed the pass. Probably would have been better off just dropping the football and making an incompletion as opposed to catching it and losing that kind of yardage. You tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Tariq Cohen on the return. The Eagles take over 1st and 10.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Off the play fake. Bush. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he was unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
1st down, Philadelphia.
From the gun, Bush. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the Broncos, 31.
Operating from the gun, Bush. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 18. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. And nearly picked off there, almost intercepted. Instead, second down. Throwing again. Bush.
They're targeting Godwin once more, this time complete. And the Eagles are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
At the 6-yard line.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain there as he kept it himself at second down.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
They'll run. It's Sanders. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make it 3rd and goal. From the gun, Bush. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown.
Complete to number
From 8 yards out. And the Eagles have cut it back within a score. Well, they had their chances in the first half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown, because the field goals means they got in range but couldn't quite finish it off. This time they broke through, and that's great for the old confidence.
And on the sideline, difference of a feeling between 3 and 6, is it astronomical or no?
It can be at times, that's for sure. A lot of times the field goal feels like a disappointment. The touchdown, well, that tells you you're getting it done.
Here's Brooklyn to once again go on offense. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10.
Block working out of the gun. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't know.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack.
Brandon, more often than not, you'd say they've had his number, and we can count them up so far. 1, 2, 3, 4 sacks given up. But guess what? He's still been able to make some plays, and right now they have a lead.
Block with a throw, caught by Hamler.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
11 yards on the play. It's now
throwing his lock on 3rd down.
He'll get this underneath to Jacobs.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Back-to-back 11-yard gains, and they've got another first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
From the gun, it's Locke. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jacobs. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
At the 44-yard line.
1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Throwing again on 2nd down. Locke firing quickly here, and that's complete. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Some pretty good games all weekend. We may have saved the best for last. This Monday night game has been a dandy.
Well, they run with Jacobs on 1st down, and he'll take this forward for about 5.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Once again, it's Jacobs trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. The Broncos on 3rd down. They're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. This is 3rd and 4. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
That's a nice clip and save sequence there defensively, because they did everything as they would have wanted to. They forced the 3rd down, blanketed the field with coverage, nowhere to go with the football, forced the dump off to the back, and even then they closed quickly and got him down behind the line of scrimmage. You name it, did it well in that last sequence.
So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. The Eagles offense making their way back out as we take a look at the playoff picture in the NFC.
And it's right about this time of the year that you start to say this is when the cream rises to the top. Week 15, 3 weeks left to go, but still plenty to be determined.
It certainly is, because we all know everyone is aiming for that #1 seed. But failing that, because only 2 teams in the NFL get a bye, 1 from each conference, that question becomes who's hot? Who's peaking at the right time as you start the playoffs?
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 12 yards there and a first down.
Eagles first down.
Operating from the gun. Bush. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Now we've got whistles, and the man slow to get up here is Jones. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Now a dump off here complete, and he'll get it down here to the 43. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Eagles.
From the gun, Bush. That is caught by Cohen. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
To Tariq Cohen. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Operating from the gun, Bush. Looking middle, and that's complete. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
3 yards the gain there, second down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Third down.
From the gun on third down, Bush. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Now we've got whistles, and the man slow to get up here is Jones. We'll check on his status when we get back. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
Bushes pass.
A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be third down. From the gun on third down, Bush. Oh, no, he lost the football. It's picked up by the Broncos. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
Recovered.
Block, and the Broncos going to come up 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Every week we hear talk about create turnovers. In particular, they wanted to force some fumbles. They got one right there.
And it shows you how the game has changed over time. It used to be good enough for a guy to get a sack of a quarterback in the pocket. Now, if you come to the sidelines and you didn't knock the ball free, your coaches are upset with you. All right, so if you're a quarterback, it starts all the way back in the youth leagues. Take care of the ball, take care of the ball, take care of the ball, because here come the defenders.
Complete.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
They will run the draw with Jacobs. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. And in this situation with a lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll run on first down. It's Jacobs.
Josh Jacobs.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Down at the 42-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
A gain of a yard.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Now, this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. From the gun, Locke. Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzomah. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Jacobs now. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. Down to the 25. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. Now a carry for Jacobs. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. Rosa's kick is good. And that will make this a 9-point lead.
Makes the score Broncos.
So yet another field goal to end a drive. That has been a very common theme. He's now hit 5 of them in this game.
Yeah, Brandon, as an offense, you hate that you've had to call on your kicker so often, but you have to love the fact that time and time again, he's come through.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line so they thought they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 48, and they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
The win for the Broncos seemingly assured. They go down to a knee. Locke, he's set to take a knee, and that should do it for this ball game.